Hi friends, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping in. Today we are going to make some bulk badge reels. So it is October and well, almost October. So a couple things, October in the hospital, a lot of times, we like to wear pink for breast cancer awareness, as well as it is ER Nurses Week. So I'm making a bunch of different badge reels for the nurses for ER Nurses Week. And I wanted to just go ahead and share this with you. I like to share these things because if you are looking for something that you can make and sell, these are fantastic. Like, these are easy to make, they're quick, and just absolutely fantastic. So what I am going to be using is, for these ones, I'm making these. It says, in October, we wear pink. I love these. And so these are called planar resin flatbacks. So I get these from AliExpress. It's PLANAR, planar resin flatbacks. And you just put that in and all kinds of stuff will come up, right? So these are just these flat plastic pieces, and they are perfect for making phone grips and badge reels. These things are fantastic. You can even, put a hole in them and make keychains and stuff. So I love these things. So I'm going to make 5 of them right now. And I actually should be at work, but I got pushed back because of the storm. We're not so busy right now. So we're going to do 5 of them, and you'll see like these, how quick and easy you can do these. I like to just use this little board because I think it works well. I think I'm going to do it like this though. Make sure everything can go under the light super easy. Now, this is just like a little charcuterie board that came at the Target dollar spot in like a 2-pack or something. All right, so I've got these little pieces here, again from AliExpress. I've got my badge reels. You want to make sure they all work. Okay. Make sure that they all snap. Now, when I'm doing ones like these, when I'm doing something like special, I'll put beads and all of that on them. When I'm doing ones like these, I don't necessarily put beads and stuff on them because when I'm making generic, all the same, because not everybody likes that, So we've got those. Now I've got, this is called Beach Foam, and it's from Glitter Chimp, but any like white glitter. And then for my pink, I got Spring Break. And then now I have recently been adding some E6000 to the backs of these, along with some UV resin when I put them on, just to give them a little bit of extra strength. Okay, so we have that also. And then I've got my UV resin, hard type, and this is my Resin Rockers. Love it. I've got my Resin Rockers Magic Cure lamp, and again, like I always say, it is expensive in my opinion. However, I feel like it's well worth the price. It works so good. And then I've got a little container to mix my glitter in. Now, the nice thing with these, okay, if you don't want to do UV resin, if you don't want to do any of that, these are already shiny and pretty, and you could just glue them on and move on. And as simple as that. Like, that's how pretty these are. Now, I like to take them to another level, and I put just a little bit of UV resin on them and give them a shine. So what I do is I like to use the white, and like I said, any white will do. This just happens to be the white that I grabbed. Let's see what's in my container here. Make sure it's clean for the most part anyways. I just put a little bit of white, not much, just a little. And then I'm going to add my UV resin. This bottle of resin, I mean, I bought it a long time ago. It's still about half full. I think it cost me, you know, maybe $100-ish. Don't quote me on the exact price, but I have had this, like, not even kidding, for so long. All right, so I'm just gonna stir this up. And then I'm gonna just put a little bit of resin. Start with each one. And then just take it to the edges. Make sure you go all the way to your edge. Add more if you need to.
And then just kind of give it like a nice little tipsy around. Make sure that there is like no divots or anything like that.
All right, so this is gonna go under for 1 minute and 20 seconds twice. Start mixing up some glitter for inside of our badge reels. And this, we don't need a lot. And so instead of wasting what we have, I'm going to use the leftover, just add a little bit of pink in it. And then if we need more, we'll make more. But for these, we really don't need a lot, and we want it a little bit thicker. It might be a hair too thick, just a tiny bit. So for this, you just want this to look like it's an actual like colored button in there. And I make it a little thicker because I like it to be a little bit on the domed side. And then when I put these under the light, I hold it for just a second before I stick it under. Just so that's too much, but so that it stays in place appropriately and doesn't get all over.
I'll show you these in a second. We're going to finish up these.
All right, look how pretty these look. And so just adding the little bit of glitter with the UV resin just completely takes it up a notch. Completely takes it up a notch. These are so pretty. And so right now, look, I have a little divot right there in that one. I'm just gonna kind of get in here and get more of the clear. Actually, I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to use this. See, I didn't look all the way. See, I got a little divot right there. Just going to fix that because I don't want that. No big deal. Easy fix. So right now is a good time if you were going to personalize these. You could absolutely put a name on there right now, and then I do just the regular clear UV over top of the name. I am not going to be doing that right now, but these turn out so cute, so super cute. All right, so with these, if you are like me and you don't see little things very well, I would just keep a little paintbrush and some alcohol with you, which I should have. I just didn't. But just to, get around your sides if you need to. But honestly, this plastic is easy to clean up after. Now, don't be tempted, because it is very tempting to make this big, beautiful, super high dome on these. And I see people like make these super high domes and they look beautiful. But what you got to bear in mind is a badge has to fit over it. And the badge can't always fit over it when you make these big, beautiful high domes. And let's be fair, I should have put my glasses on before doing this. Like, look, this one's a mess. I'll have to clean this one up. But it's no big deal to clean it up because it cleans up pretty easy. It's just, I don't like to because it's extra work. These are so pretty. All right, so now it's as simple as this. I'm going to put a little bit of my E6000. And then I'm also still going to put some of this, because the E6000, even though this is the fast drying, it still takes a little bit of time, and I want it to, I don't want it sliding around. So I'm going to just put it on where I want it, and then I'm going to hold it under for just a second. And then I'll set it down. Ooh. See what I did there? See, this is the faster drying, which is nice, but I still like to put a little bit of UV on it. I just keep the light running during this process, because it doesn't matter, like they could stay under there as long as they want. It's not going to hurt anything. But this way, at the very end, I'll do the, a full 120 for, 2 times. So make sure that the last one gets nice and cured that way. And again, I just hold it under for a second to make sure that it is secure before I set it down. Nothing worse than having a beautiful piece and then it slides before it adheres, and then it adheres and you can't get it off and it's in the wrong place. Right, so the reason why I started adding this also is I use this really good light that penetrates so well. Like I can penetrate things that you wouldn't expect to with this light. That's why I think it's worth the price. But not everybody has these expensive lights, and some of them don't penetrate super well with the UV resin. So, you know, I've been adding this just to encourage people to use this to put their backs on so that they don't have any problems. I wouldn't want anybody like selling a product and then the badge roll comes off because it wasn't adhered well. So that's why I've been going to this, just in case somebody doesn't realize that. You know what I mean? All right, so we're going to do 120 seconds for 2 times. This is just alcohol. And look how pretty these are. These are so pretty. And so we got 5 done in about 20 minutes. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you with these is that, so they come in different packages, different price points. This particular one here came with 12 in the pack for like $2. So the pieces, parts, not super expensive, but they come out just looking absolutely beautiful. And when you put the UV resin on them, you can't even tell that it started as a plastic piece. Like it just looks like a whole resin piece. All right, well, that is it. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope it was helpful. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day, friends. And I'll see you later. Bye.